In a world where tensions are rising and security feels increasingly uncertain, it's time to ask yourself, are you truly prepared for chaos? As we witness NATO's mission in Ukraine escalate, with military activity intensifying near borders, the threat of conflict looms ever closer. Imagine waking up one day to find your grocery shelves stripped bare as panic sets in. This isn't just hypothetical. It's a reality that could hit any moment. From surging crime rates to natural disasters wreaking havoc across the nation, these unstable times demand proactive measures. We'll reveal the essential grocery items you'll want to stock up on now to safeguard your family and ensure you're not left scrambling in dire straits. Buckle up! Preparedness starts today! Number 7, peanut butter. When it comes to building a fortress of food supplies before an emergency strikes, peanut butter should undoubtedly be on your must-have list. With its remarkable combination of convenience, nutrition, and shelf stability, this creamy or crunchy delight is not just a tasty snack. It's a powerhouse that could make all the difference when resources grow scarce. First off, let's talk about energy. Peanut butter is one of the most calorie-dense foods available, packing in about 100 calories per tablespoon. This means that even a small serving can provide you with a hefty amount of sustenance. Imagine being in a situation where food availability is limited, perhaps due to an unforeseen crisis or emergency. When every calorie counts, peanut butter can stretch your food supplies further than you might think. Whether you spread it on whole grain crackers, stir it into a warming bowl of oatmeal, or indulge with a spoon straight from the jar, you're not only getting a rich taste, but a significant boost of energy as well. Now, let's highlight the versatility of peanut butter in your diet. It can easily be paired with a plethora of pantry staples. Toss it into smoothies for a protein punch, use it as a dip for apples and bananas, or mix it into baking recipes to add moisture and flavor. The possibilities are practically endless! And the best part? No cooking is required! In times when resources are tight, such an easy solution becomes priceless. Just grab a spoon and you're good to go. Shelf life is another crucial aspect of peanut butter that elevates its status as an emergency food staple. Unopened jars of peanut butter can last up to 2 years or longer without spoiling. Once opened, it remains good for several months, making it a reliable go-to food source when fresh groceries are no longer an option. During an emergency, refrigeration becomes less feasible, which is why peanut butter shines in crisis situations, providing both longevity and nutritional value. When choosing your go-to brands, look for options such as Skippy or Jif Natural. These products are not only tried and true, but are also formulated without unnecessary additives that can contribute to spoilage. Keeping things simple not only enhances taste, but ensures that your peanut butter remains edible longer. Diving deeper into peanut butter's nutritional profile, we discover it's much more than just empty calories. Packed with essential vitamins and minerals, this staple offers vital nutrients that your body craves during challenging times. Vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant found in peanut butter, works tirelessly to protect your cells from damage, something crucial when your stress levels may be high. Add to that magnesium, which is essential for muscle function and energy production, and niacin to support a healthy digestive system, and you have a nutrient-rich food that serves your body well. This is particularly significant when fresh fruits, veggies, and proteins become scarce. Picture a scenario where you're reliant on non-perishable foods, and you find yourself scouring store shelves to fill your cart. Peanut butter will likely be one of the first things to vanish. Its compact size makes it easy to store, and its ingredient list promises health and vitality for your body during unpredictable times. So stocking up on peanut butter isn't just wise, it's a strategy that enhances your preparedness. As you plan for potential crises, remember that easy-to-eat, non-perishable foods hold immense value. Peanut butter makes the cut as a crucial ally in your quest for sustenance, packed with energy, taste, and nutrition. Prepare now, or you may find yourself wishing you had when the shelves are bare. So take action today. Fill your pantry with this ultimate survival snack, and ensure you're completely set for whatever comes your way. 6. Salt, the essential survival staple. When we think about essential grocery items to stockpile, salt often gets overlooked. But let me tell you, the importance of this humble seasoning goes far beyond just enhancing flavors. Salt is a powerhouse in preparation, preservation, and even survival. If you ever find yourself in a situation where refrigeration fails, and fresh produce is no longer available, that's when salt truly shines. Historically, salt has been a crucial player in food preservation. Imagine our ancestors faced with the challenges of a limited food supply. They turned to salt to preserve entire stocks of meat, fish, and vegetables, ensuring that they had sustenance to rely on in times of scarcity. And guess what? That need hasn't disappeared in today's modern world. Events can unfold at a moment's notice, and a stocked pantry can quickly become your best friend. When panic sets in and the shelves begin to empty, having a supply of salt can mean the difference between a well-fed family and enduring hunger. But let's dig a little deeper. What salt really brings to the table, literally and figuratively, is sodium. An essential electrolyte your body simply cannot function without. During moments of intense stress or physical exertion, such as in a crisis, your body will sweat, losing valuable fluids and electrolytes. This is where salt becomes crucial. It not only helps regulate your blood pressure and maintain fluid balance, but also supports nerve and muscle function. Can you picture being in the thick of chaos, feeling faint and weak? Those who prepared with salt will have a significant advantage in staying hydrated and avoiding the pitfalls of electrolyte imbalances. Now, you might think you can get by on just rice and beans. Think again! While those staples are great, they lack sodium, and without it, you are setting yourself up for a shocking lesson in survival. Your body craves balance, and salt is non-negotiable. Not to mention, iodized salt provides iodine, which is vital for your thyroid function. The thyroid is a tiny but mighty gland that plays a key role in regulating your metabolism. In a crisis, when your diet may be severely limited, maintaining a healthy thyroid becomes essential. A well-functioning thyroid can support energy levels and overall health, which is critical when resources are dwindling. Now let's talk about availability. Right now, brands like Morton iodized salt are inexpensive and widely available. But don't be fooled. As tensions rise and panic buying ensues, you might find those very shelves cleared. With just a modest investment, you can secure an inventory of salt. That will not only flavor your meals, but also serve as a lifeline during difficult times. Here's a tip. When you're hoarding your salt supply, consider buying in bulk. It takes up minimal space in your pantry and has a long shelf life. So why not stock up? The peace of mind that comes from knowing you'll have this essential commodity when you need it most is invaluable. Let's not forget that salt has uses beyond the kitchen, too. It can be employed for various practical purposes: cleaning, gardening, crafting, and even making DIY remedies. Who knew that this versatile material could be a multitasking star in your home? Fifth point, pasta, your essential survival staple. Imagine this scenario. You're staring down at the last box of spaghetti in your pantry when suddenly panic sets in. The reality of survival mode isn't just about stocking essentials, it's about choosing the right ones. Enter pasta, often overlooked, yet one of the most indispensable foods you can hoard now before it's too late. A single pound of pasta can deliver around 1,600 calories, making it a powerhouse in terms of energy when you need it the most. This calorie density is critical during emergencies, when every calorie can mean a difference in endurance and survival. Not only is it an affordable option, but its long shelf life, that can stretch for years if stored properly, makes it a smart choice for any emergency food supply. Just picture it. A pantry stocked with pasta, ensuring that you and your family can enjoy filling, comforting meals without exhausting your resources. Now let's get real. Brands like Barilla and DiCecco are readily available right now. And while they're easily accessible, just wait until everyone else starts panic buying. Fresh food will vanish in the blink of an eye, leaving those who are unprepared scrambling for whatever scraps they can find. When the situation escalates, shelves will be wiped clean faster than you can imagine. And before you know it, all the pasta will be gone. Thinking you can simply stroll into your local grocery store and snag a box of pasta when things go south? That might be wishful thinking. Pasta's lightweight, non-perishable, and calorie-dense properties make it an instant target for those preparing to hunker down. Let's not underestimate the versatility of pasta during a crisis. You're not just limited to a single type of meal, there are endless possibilities. Pair it with canned sauces for quick and hearty dishes. Toss it with whatever canned protein you have on hand. Or even keep it simple with a drizzle of olive oil and a sprinkle of salt. You can transform it into a gourmet meal with minimal effort and ingredients, making it an essential tool in extending your stockpiled foods. The beauty of pasta lies in its flexibility. It can adapt to whatever you have left in your pantry, meaning even in tough times, you can create something delicious and satisfying. Think about it. Without pasta in your supplies, your meal options will dwindle rapidly. Wouldn't you rather be comfortably full with a plate of spaghetti while others are left pining for a few crumbs? It's easy to underestimate the importance of this staple, but once it's gone, you'll wish you had acted sooner. The last thing you want to be doing is fighting over the leftovers when chaos unfolds. To wrap it up, if you want to be smart and prepared, now is the time to bulk buy pasta. Every trip to the grocery store should include at least a few boxes of various types: spaghetti, penne, fusilli. The options are limitless. Create a stockpile that not only holds calories, but also provides an array of meal options when you're in a pinch. As we step into uncertain times, pasta stands out as a reliable ally in the battle for survival. 4. Rice, the ultimate survival staple. When it comes to preparing for uncertain times, rice stands out as an absolute must-have in your grocery arsenal. Picture this. You're in the midst of a crisis and every second counts. What will be the first item to fly off the shelves? You guessed it, rice! This pantry hero isn't just popular, it's a long-lasting, calorie-dense source of carbohydrates that can see you through even the toughest situations. Let's dive into the details. Did you know that properly stored white rice can last an astounding 30 years? That's right, 30 years. It's practically the superhero of canned goods and shelf-stable foods, ready to jump into action when other options disappear. Its durability and storage is one of the key reasons rice is a favorite among preppers and survivalists alike. In times of need, having a reliable source of energy is critical, and rice delivers on that front with flying colors. Nutritionally speaking, a single cup of white rice packs around 200 calories. Imagine having enough of this energy-dense food to keep you and your family fueled during a challenging period. While others might struggle to find food, you'll be equipped with the means to sustain yourself. To elevate your meal experience, rice can effortlessly blend with a variety of other food items, turning a simple dish into a filling, wholesome meal. Whether it's paired with beans, canned meats, or even freeze-dried vegetables, rice will enhance your culinary flexibility, allowing you to whip up satisfying meals that cater to everyone's taste. Let's talk versatility. Rice doesn't just sit there, it's a team player in every kitchen. With just water and heat, this culinary champion transforms from a simple grain into a sumptuous side dish or even a main course. You can dress it up with spices, incorporate it into casseroles, or serve it alongside your favorite protein. The options are limitless, and in stressful times, having that flexibility could make the difference between a grim dinner and a comforting feast. But not all rice is created equal. When stocking up, it's essential to choose wisely. Brands like Lundberg Organic Long Grain White Rice or Basic Jasmine Rice provide not only longevity and flavor but also beneficial nutrients your body might desperately need during tough days. These rice varieties are loaded with vitamins and minerals like magnesium, manganese, and selenium. Who knew that such a humble grain could offer so much nutritionally? Now imagine creating a stockpile of rice that can last for weeks or even months. You won't just be prepared, you'll be ready to face whatever challenges come your way. Keep in mind that smart purchasing can elevate your success. By choosing high-quality rice, you're investing in your future self. A self that won't have to worry about where the next meal is coming from. In a world that seems increasingly uncertain, having rice on hand is a brilliant way to ensure food security. This inexpensive pantry staple not only keeps well but also gives you peace of mind, knowing that you have a dependable food source when it counts the most. So don't wait for the shelves to be empty. Load your cart with bags of rice today. You'll thank yourself later when the time comes to rely on the provisions you've wisely secured. 3. Flour, the ultimate lifeline. When it comes to preparing for any potential crisis, flour stands out as a cornerstone of food security. Think about it. Flour is the essential ingredient in countless beloved staples like bread, pasta, pancakes, and tortillas. Yet in times of turmoil, these very items can vanish from supermarket shelves faster than you can say emergency preparedness. This is why it's critical to stock up on flour before it's too late. In a crisis scenario, your ability to sustain yourself and your family hinges on having access to calorie-dense foods, and flour is a remarkably efficient source. Just a 5-pound bag of all-purpose flour can provide you with thousands of calories. Those calories are not just numbers. They represent your lifeline when the unexpected happens. You need carbohydrates to fuel your energy, keep your spirits high, and tackle the challenges of the day. Flour gives you that energy, and it does it in a way that is adaptable and reliable. Now let's face the harsh reality. The notion that you can simply pop down to the local grocery store to pick up bread when disaster strikes is not just optimistic, it's misguided. When the crisis hits and panic sets in, you can be certain that bread and pasta will be among the first items to disappear. The shelves will be empty, and you could find yourself staring at a bleak kitchen cupboard. Only those who took the initiative to prepare ahead of time will be able to sit down to a hearty meal. Consider the shelf life of flour when stocking up. Properly storing your flour in airtight containers can have it lasting for years. In fact, if you freeze it, you'll significantly extend its usability. And don't overlook whole wheat flour. While all-purpose flour is a staple, whole wheat flour brings a wealth of nutrients to the table, including vital B vitamins and dietary fiber. These nutrients are crucial for maintaining health, especially when fresh produce is hard to come by during a crisis. However, there's a catch. Whole wheat flour doesn't quite have the longevity of all-purpose flour. This means you need to be strategic about your stockpile. Rotating your supplies is essential, Use the older bags first and keep adding to your collection. An effective plan can help you ensure that you're never caught empty-handed. So, how do you go about gathering your flour reserve? Start by purchasing quality brands in bulk. King Arthur and Gold Medal are excellent choices to consider. Remember, the moment a crisis is announced, you'll likely find yourself competing with a wave of other consumers looking to do the same. The shelves will clear rapidly, and the panic will make even the simplest items nearly impossible to find. Timing is everything. The best strategy is to act now. While others scramble for the last bags of flour, you could be safely stocked at home, ready to whip up a low-cost filling meal. It's not just about having ingredients. It's about being prepared. The possibility of a supply chain breakdown is real, and proactive planning is your best defense. 2. Canned soup, your ultimate survival staple. When disaster strikes, the last thing you want to be is unprepared, and that's why we need to talk about canned soup. Picture this. Grocery stores are running low on supplies, panic sets in, and what disappears from the shelves first? That's right, canned soup. It's not just a convenient meal, it's a survival necessity. You can't just waltz into the store once the chaos begins and expect to find your favorite hearty chicken noodle or beef stew. It won't be there, trust me. Let's break it down. Canned soups are, without a doubt, the ultimate survival food, and here's why. For starters, they're incredibly versatile. You can eat them straight from the can or dress them up with a few extra ingredients. Perhaps some grilled cheese on the side, or add in your own veggies and proteins to make a more substantial meal. This adaptability is invaluable when you're trying to stretch your resources as far as they can go. Not only does canned soup fill you up, but it also packs a nutritional punch that you might overlook at first glance. Take Progresso's chicken noodle soup, for example. One can delivers a whopping 20 grams of protein. And trust me, when you're working hard to stay safe and secure during an emergency, maintaining your strength is crucial. In a pinch, these nutrient-dense options will help you stave off hunger and keep your energy levels up, whether you're on the move or waiting things out at home. But wait, there's more! Liquid-based foods like soup keep you hydrated as well. In a crisis, water is going to become your most precious resource, perhaps even more so than food itself. But with canned soup, you're getting both hydration and nutrition in one convenient package. This is a massive advantage when clean drinking water becomes hard to come by. It's like having a multi-tool in your pantry, combining two essentials into one easy-to-store item. Now I can almost hear the skeptics chiming in. I'll just buy canned soup when things start to look bad. Let me be crystal clear. Don't be that person. As soon as the first signs of trouble arise, there will be a mad rush at every grocery store. Shoppers will strip the shelves bare in mere minutes. You'll be left standing there, staring at an empty shelf where your beloved soups once sat, while others are driving away like they hit the jackpot. The regret will be palpable. So what should you do? Start by hoarding canned soup right now. Stock up in bulk and ensure that you have enough supplies to last several months, not just weeks. Food is bound to run low, and once it's gone, it's gone. This is not a time to procrastinate or hope for the best. Take action now while stores still have a decent selection of soups. Make a list of your favorites. Think chicken noodle, hearty beef stew, and flavor-packed vegetable soups. Don't forget to grab a few unique varieties as well, maybe a spicy tortilla or a creamy potato cheddar. Mix it up to avoid flavor fatigue during the tough times ahead. Can you envision a scenario where you've grown tired of the same old meals? A bit of variety can go a long way in lifting your spirits. Once you have stocked your pantry, don't just forget about it. Rotate your stockpile so you're consuming the oldest cans first and keeping everything fresh. Your pantry is your fortress during a crisis, and canned soup will be one of your primary defenses against hunger, fatigue, and stress. First point, dried beans, your ultimate survival food. Let's dive into the first grocery product that you absolutely need to hoard before any potential crisis hits. Dried beans. Yes, you heard me right. These little powerhouses might not seem like much at first glance. But once you learn their true potential, you'll understand why they deserve a prime spot in your emergency stash. Imagine walking into your pantry a few months down the line, and instead of the usual panic that comes with food shortages, you're greeted by a treasure trove of dried beans. Not only are they a reliable source of nutrition, but they're also incredibly diverse in their uses. You've got black beans, pinto beans, chickpeas, lentils, and so much more. Each variety brings its unique flavor and texture to the table, making your meals anything but boring during tough times. So why are dried beans considered a survivalist's best friend? For starters, they pack a serious nutritional punch. Just 1 cup of cooked beans can provide you with around 15 grams of protein and roughly 45 grams of complex carbohydrates. That's right, these little legumes are loaded with protein and fiber, keeping you full and energized when the world feels like it's crumbling around you. In a survival situation, the last thing you want is to run out of energy, and beans deliver just that. Now let's discuss something that's music to the ears of anyone trying to stock up without breaking the bank. Shelf life. When stored correctly, your dried beans can last for over a decade. Yes, you heard that correctly. 10 years of robust, nutrient-dense food ready to go when you need it most. Imagine peace of mind knowing that you have a reliable food source waiting in your pantry, no matter what the future holds. But it doesn't stop there. The versatility of dried beans is simply unmatched. They can be the backbone of countless recipes, from hearty soups and stews to vibrant salads or simple side dishes. You can even throw them in a pressure cooker for a quick meal, or just soak and boil them for a warm filling option. The options are endless, and this versatility is critical when you're trying to stretch your food supply during uncertain times. Let's not forget about the cost. Dried beans are incredibly budget-friendly. You can feed your entire family for just pennies per meal. In times of economic instability, that's a game changer. The ability to provide nutritious meals without spending a fortune will be crucial when food prices skyrocket and shelves are bare. You'll not only be taking care of your own needs, but you'll also have the ability to help family or friends who may need a hand. Now picture this. Disaster strikes, grocery stores are stripped bare, and you're standing there with a full stock of dried beans. What an advantage. The moment people realize how essential these nutritious staples are, they will be flying off the shelves faster than you can blink. You don't want to be the one left scrambling for crumbs, rummaging through empty aisles while others feast on the crucial supplies you overlooked. One of the best strategies in any emergency preparedness plan is to think ahead and act now. Delaying could cost you significantly, turning your survival plan into a regrettable oversight. Don't just sit back and hope for the best when it comes to your food supply. Instead, be proactive. As food prices continue to rise and uncertainty looms, invest in dried beans today so that you'll have all the energy and nutrition you need when it matters most. In conclusion, as tensions rise and uncertainty fills the air, it is imperative to consider stocking up on essential grocery items that can provide nourishment and security for you and your loved ones. Dried beans, alongside other staples we've discussed, serve as a crucial element in any emergency preparedness plan. They not only offer a long shelf life and affordability, but also the comfort of knowing you can sustain your family during challenging times. As we navigate through these unpredictable landscapes, it's vital to take action and secure these necessities before it's too late. What grocery products do you think are essential to hoard in preparation for uncertain times? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more insights and tips for staying prepared.